Another defeat for Liverpool. That's 9 losses in 12. 4-1 at home to PSV and convincing. The manager surely has to go now. There's no coming back from this. If you didn't know already. It's the match reaction. It's the player ratings. Let's get into this, peeps.
Hi, this is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kop-ish.
Ain't free back again, ripping LFC till the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions, we the best, we come again. Kop-ish clean up in every region, elevation in every season. Couch up and all the fast match up and real rap, and drifty go on tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish, this is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool till the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that. This is Kop-ish. This is Kop-ish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kop-ish.
People, welcome back to the show. Welcome back, Team Kop-ish. This is all getting too familiar, isn't it? Liverpool have lost again. 4-1 at home to PSV. People said we'd win this game, including myself, including Cal, I believe as well. So I think we'll win this game. I think Drifty might have said it as well. But Liverpool have suffered another defeat, a heavy defeat, conceding more than 3 goals again. That's 3 games on a trot. Before we even get into any type of conversation, I'm going to say this once and once only. I'm not going to repeat myself. If I see any disrespect in the chat, you're going to get blocked. Or the mods will block you. But I've got time today because I'm not in a good mood. I will personally block you so you can have an issue with me. Secondly, again, people need to understand that what is happening and transpiring, be respectful to people in the chat, to the people on this panel. Now we can move on. Because I'm sure you guys all heard that message. We're all going to be blessed, right? We can all get mad. We can all shout. I don't mind people getting mad. I don't even mind people cussing. But just remember, respect first. Now let's not get into the show. This video is sponsored by okjersey.com. You can get football jerseys for about £15. I wouldn't advise getting a Liverpool one right now. You might want to get another team. Or you might want to get some training gear. Or you might want to get an international shirt. Use the code Kopish, get 5% off. You can do that. Not only that, we are on the road to 40k, 139.5k, I believe at the moment. 500 away from 40,000. So if you're a rival and you hate us, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed and you're a fan of the channel, subscribe. With all that being said, we're going to get into the show. Drift. Yeah. Never lost, bro. It's normal.
Crazy, bro.
You know what, actually? I can understand all the rivals getting onto us. Right.
Oh, so. Yeah. This is what
they're like, I understand that. It's like this is what I would do.
Yeah. This is what people have been waiting for, the rivals. So yeah, let them enjoy themselves.
But you see, when I said, until this manager goes, it's gonna get worse.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't lied. Boom, boom. You ain't never lied. 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 What's that, nigga?
Yeah. This is our form right now. Liverpool also know not to give me a presser badge anytime soon, by the way, because this would happen. Anything you're going to say, Drift?
Nah, it's diabolical, bruv. It's absolutely diabolical. There's it doesn't even matter anymore. Like I can't even really be asked to address the people in the chat who seem more obsessed with whether I want the manager in or not by like talking about things or whatever. I explained myself very well. And if you didn't get the points I was making, then that's on you. We're 2-3 games down the line, and it's different situation. It doesn't even matter if I want the manager in anymore. He's gone. There's no way he survives. He's only in charge against West Ham because it's a 3-day turnaround. That's it. I said to you during the match, and I'll say it again live for everyone here, there is absolutely no chance that Slot is in charge for the Sunderland game. There's absolutely no way.
West Ham, you mean? Oh,
no. He'll be in charge for the West Ham game because it'll just be a formality. Like, it's too quick to get rid of him. It's only a 3-day turnaround.
But
I tell you what it is as well, bro. Yeah, like I still stand on what I said before. I watched way too many things happen last season, and I've seen way too many things happen in his career by looking back on his career and whatnot, to all of a sudden just think Slot is a crap manager. That is absolute rubbish. Slot is not a crap manager in any way, shape, or form. He is still a very good manager. But for whatever reason, something's just gone wrong. Maybe we'll find out later down the line. Maybe we won't. Who knows? But you don't go from being a 2-time title winner to this without there being some kind of circumstance or reasoning behind it. Do you get what I mean? Like, there's just no way. So I don't really care whether he loses his job or not. I still stand by the fact he's a good manager. Talking about present moment, though, this is untenable now, bro. He's done. There's no way. The players don't want to play for him. I think you're right. You said during the watch along, the players have given up. I'm watching. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm not really comfortable with players losing on purpose because it kind of feels like that right now.
They're disillusioned, bro. They've lost faith in the manager that they've trusted to get them over the line. They trusted him last year.
Do you really believe that, bro?
Bro,
the lack of effort and whatnot that these players are, but you don't believe that weren't on purpose. Bro,
if I set you up to fail in every single fight, you're gonna try, but in your mind, you kind of know where this is going, innit? It's a conflict of interest, right? All right, do you know what? I wish Cal was here. Big up Cal. Did you see Anthony Yard's fight? His latest fight.
No. I saw the way he got absolutely disrespected.
Do you know what his trainer was saying to you? You're a lion. You're a lion. That's all he gets on. No tactics. You're a lion. You're a lion.
You know what it reminded me of, unfortunately. And big up Anthony Yards because we've met him and he's a really cool guy.
Yards is mad blessed, bro.
And the thing is, Benavidez is actually a bad boy boxer. But so it ain't even no shame.
We know how good he is, but the coach, sorry to do this, the coach, he should have went with a different coach. It happens in boxing. Drift, I don't think I'm gonna lose it because I know what you're talking about in terms of something's going on.
By the way, there's some people who are saying it's natural for players to give up. Isn't that meant to be a loser mentality? But if you keep sending me out to get punch up. Do you remember when Lennox Lewis thumped up Frank Bruno? That was what the Benavidez and Anthony Yard felt like. Like, referees got to step in way sooner so that you just don't get the memes. Because that's what I feel sorry for Anthony Yard right now. Like, it's the memes going around.
Yeah.
Like, if a man's just got his hand on you and he's just thumping you, and he's just got his hand on you, just thumping you, brother.
This is where we need FSG to step in, you know. I'll be honest with you. Right that point.
No, he's done, bro. No, he's done.
FSG needs to release a statement tonight, Drift. There's no waiting. There's no delaying. I don't want to hear when
is getting there. Is going to get their way, bro.
Drift.
He's done.
He should have gone.
Absolutely done, bro.
He should have gone after the Man United game. How about that?
No. I think that's a bit, but now he should go. I think the Man United game was a bit too far.
Let me ask you.
Remember, after the Man United game, we beat Villa, we beat Real Madrid.
All right.
But
let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen Virgil van Dijk make an error like that in your entire life? Where he just jumped and handballed it?
No, but here's the point, yeah.
Man thought it was Dwight Howard, bro.
And just to stop all the stupidness happening in the chat right now in terms of me, I'm now Slot out. I'm not even going to give reasons anymore. I just told you I still think he's a really good manager. But for whatever circumstances are, he's just lost the plot this season. He's lost the dressing room, whatever it is. So now I'm on the side of we need a change. So, boom. But you're not going to get me to jump in this like he's a fraud, he's a crap manager, all that crap. That you say what you want. I've watched way too much good stuff from Slot to say he's a fraud, he's a crap manager. That's just bullshit in my opinion. But anyway, so he's got to go. But the point still remains, regardless of whether he's got to go, whether you're slotting out, whatever the case may be. Bro, you cannot give players a way out by just blaming the system and the manager when I'm watching things like what happened, for example, with that Ibu goal. Why is Virgil putting his fucking hand up? And I know he was being grabbed, but what are you putting your hand up for? The poor decision making, the poor passing. Remember that point when Soboslai ran past Gravenberch when he was about 20 yards further back? Why is Gravenberch making so little effort? All of that stuff, I'm not letting people blame the manager for that stuff. I'm not. Players are still holding court.
They want him gone.
There's no way I am letting the manager take all the flack for some of the shit we are watching, bro. If I'm watching Soboslai make a 20-yard dash
They want him gone,
past Gravenberch, yeah, from the number 10 position, Gravenberch has got no system excuse. I'm not letting that shit fly, bro. I'm not. I don't want players at my football club that are just going to make no effort, no running, no desire. I don't even care if the manager's tactics are wrong.
Cool.
Bro.
What's this?
No way am I letting them get away with that. I'm just not, bro.
That's fair. No, I'm not saying players can't take accountability. What I'm going to say is this, though. Last year, we won the league. All these players are being praised. We still made individual mistakes, by the way, last year, but nowhere near as many. Do you want to know why? Because they believed in the philosophy and the tactics that was given to them. Because he made those adjustments and everyone was comfortable doing what he's doing. He decided after losing to Nottingham Forest and PSG, when he gets reminded about how he lost, you can tell it irritated him. Do you know what he went and done? He went and scrapped the whole blueprint and said, I'm going to do something different. We're going to do something fresh. I'm going to surprise the Premier League. The problem is, Drift, it's gone wrong. There's only so many times the players are thinking, all right, this is going to work, this is going to work. Bro, they're losing game after game after game after game after game after game after game, bro. And you want these players... Hear me out. Bro, there were times when I saw the players running. Don't get twisted, bro. But, bro, it gets to that point where you're like, brother, we know what's happening. You see, when we can see the goal, Drift, what did you say? We know we're never going to come back, you know. Yeah. We just know that. We know we're not going to win the game.
No, but Matt, here's what I'm saying. All right, so maybe for the Gravenberch instance, I'll give you grace, right? Gravenberch is just thinking, fuck this, okay? I don't like that. There's no way I'm accepting that.
Yeah.
But I'll give you grace to say that. But where on earth is that mentality involved in Van Dijk's handball and Ibu's mistake for their third goal? That is just clownery, bro. That can't be, you know what I mean? Like, that's just clownery, bro.
So let me get this straight. I'm not excusing the players, you know, of saying they're not doing this and that. What I'm saying is this, though. You're telling me the same players that are, remember, Virgil, Ibu, Salah, Luke can't even keep the ball. All these players that were able to play football last year, now all of a sudden, they're all on bad form at the same time. Because now they just don't know how to play football no more.
Well, obviously, here's the difference. I don't think all the players are in bad form when this bad run started. But
of
now
course.
It's got so bad, everybody's infected by the bullshit.
Yeah, no, of course.
So it's very easy to look at them now and go, they're all playing crap. This is a byproduct of all the losses. Like when we go back to when it first started, they weren't all playing crap. That, you know what I mean? That wasn't.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I just want to add that. I just want to add that context. But no, bro, he's done, bro. He's done. It's irrelevant now. And you want to know what? Now I'm just looking forward to a new manager. And you know what I'm looking forward to even more? I'm looking forward to the point where I can sit back and go, fucking hell, it was a system and it was slot. Because these players better start playing well when a new manager comes in. Do you know what I'm saying? They better start playing well when a new manager comes in, bro. Because if I start seeing this same lack of effort and desire and all this bullshit when a new manager comes in, then what are people going to say? You know what I mean? So
100.
I'm just saying right now, I am looking forward to a new challenge. And now all the conversations just need to be right now is, who are we getting? Who's going to be the new manager? Who is going to be the new manager? Who are you looking forward to, Matt?
I don't even know.
Who do you think will be the new manager?
I don't even know. I just all I want to focus on is getting the manager out. I just want to get him out now. Like, no time for waiting, no time for gazing. Like, bro, we need him out the club now. Can't be doing this week after week after week, game after game after game, and having to speak to the people and tell them how crap we are every single week.
You know what's crazy?
Boring, tiring.
I'm starting to see names pop up in the chat. I'm starting to see Glasner. I'm seeing Areola. I'm seeing De Zerbi. Ain't none of them ninjas ever won a league title. Why do you want them as Liverpool manager? Because I'll be honest with you, Matt. We're going to start having a conversation about replacing Slot, which obviously it looks like
It's
we're
a
at that
gamble,
point.
though, Drift. Slot was a gamble, though. That's the thing.
No, but Slot's a league winner, though, bro. I do not want any manager at my club who's never won a title before. We are Liverpool. If everyone wants to do this,
winning a title at in another country doesn't make you a certified.
No, but you still know how to get over the
no,
line.
but it's no. You're right.
No,
but it's still
you
a gamble.
still know how to get over the line, Matt.
Did
You still know how to get over
Did
the
Ten
line.
Hag win at Ajax?
Man United is a poison chalice, though. Man United is a poison. That's a very poor example. They're a poison chalice. But at least they hired a man who had won the league before.
Broski.
Areola and Glasner do not know how
I'll
to
flip
win
it.
league
I'll flip
titles,
it. I'll
bro.
flip it. I'll flip it. You're gonna hate this one, but it's the truth. We have to admit this now.
This is crazy.
Arteta had no coaching, wasn't even a number one, and now he's about to win a league.
For 7 years.
No, but they're about to win a league. My point being is everything is a
later. You got time on your hands, bro.
No. You're missing my point. The point is everything is a gamble. We just don't want to go through a process of going through it. I'm not saying I want to go through the process. What I'm saying is in football, everything is a gamble. You could get a manager, that has experience and can still fail. You can get a manager who,
of course,
who's had no experience and still fail. What I'm saying is, we shouldn't even worry about who the manager is coming in right now. We just need to get rid of him.
Of course, we got to worry, bro, because we might.
And it's horrible to say.
Time saying the same thing, bro.
And it's horrible to say. I don't hate him as a person or nothing like that. It's not impersonal. It's just that he's just not good enough, unfortunately, to be the coach of Liverpool. Like, I'm not gonna do the whole rare. Like, he's just not good enough, unfortunately. Like, a lot has changed, and I do think a lot of it is stubbornness. Stubbornness.
It's very important who the next manager is.
I worry about that once he's gone. I'm not really focused on that right now. Why? How can we talk about next manager when he's still here? He's still here
because he won't be here within a week.
Let's wait and find out.
Yeah, he won't be here within a week. You know what I'm saying? And some people really think they can just say stuff in the chat and man won't notice. It's crazy. It's crazy.
He just needs to go, bro. Like, I wish I could hear he's talking now, and I wanted to actually hear what he has to say. And listen, I'm gonna be honest, it's sad what's happening, bro. You really think I want it? Like, even for the people that are questioning him towards the end of last year, saying, "Oh, look how we got over the line or whatever." I'm not bothered about that. I'm just bothered about this season. I don't care about last season. Last season won the freaking Prem. I've got nothing to complain about. This season, we look like we can't even fight for top 4. Something that I still thought was capable of because we still got players of quality. If he stays, this won't improve. Dressing room gone. Like, gone.
I believe the players have given up on him.
Curtis Jones. Do you know what Curtis Jones said? I think I saw a quote. Curtis Jones is just swearing up in the interview.
He swore.
As of now, we're in the shit. And it needs to change.
Bro, fucking hell.
Unacceptable. I don't even have the words. I'm past angry and sad. I don't have the words. I'm a player and a fan. I haven't experienced a team play this bad.
All right, let me ask you something else then. And for anyone else in the chat who's been back in FSG recently, when will you start giving them some heat for keeping them in the job? Just out of curiosity, because if everybody blames Slot for playing poor players, like McAllister, for example, they don't look at the performance of McAllister. They say Slot is at fault for playing him. When do FSG start getting heat for keeping Slot in the job?
Would you say that again?
Like, if we're going to use the same energy. So, like, people are blaming Slot where they're saying, all right, let's even forget whether it's his tactics or not. He's picking players like Salah and McAllister who are playing crap. So it's still on him, right? Yeah. That player is not being blamed. They're blaming Slot. So Salah's crap, McAllister's crap, Ibu's crap. They're all playing crap, but they're blaming Slot for playing the player, right? Not the player. The player ain't getting no slack. They're blaming the manager for playing.
Some people are blaming the players as well, though.
If we're going to use that logic, at what point is it FSG's fault for Slot still being manager? Like, when do we then keep the same energy, and when does it become that point? Because let's say we live in a world where he don't get sacked. Then what? Now, real talk. What if he doesn't get sacked, man? Then what? Then whose fault is it?
Then it's just gonna be a war zone for the rest of the season. Like fans, they'll be in-house fighting, and it's weird. They'll be in-house fighting even though people are on the same team. But I could just see unrest because you can't be a club of our size and keep losing games. It's just unacceptable. Like we have standards. Like I get it. We're not Real Madrid or thingy that wins the league every single year, whatever, or Barcelona. But since the Klopp era, we've been used to winning trophies, isn't it? Like not necessarily the league every year, but winning trophies. And if you're going off what we've done this year, I'm not going to mention last year, just this year alone. Right now, the only thing that we can do to win a trophy would be the players going off script, because right now, what the manager is telling them to do, it's not working and it won't get any better. That's the reality. And we have to make a change now before it gets even worse. It's already bad. I actually thought we'd win tonight, and I thought we might struggle against West Ham but still win. The fact that not that we just lost, we were embarrassed today. It's embarrassing. It's worrying. It's embarrassing. You get thumped up by Man City. You get thumped up by Forest. And now you get thumped up by PSV. Concede 3, concede 3, concede 4.
He would not be in charge for the Sunderland game.
I know I'm heated right now, and I'm not really thinking. We've conceded, is it 10 goals in our last 3 games? Have I got that right?
9. 9 goals in 3 games. We've let in 3 goals in each. Oh no, shit! We left by 4 today, didn't we? Oh yeah, no, you're right.
It's 10 in it. We've conceded 10 in it. We've conceded 10 goals in our last 3 games.
Yeah,
that is insane to me. That's insanity to me. And
no, he's gone. Come on, man, he's gone.
No, I know, but
there's absolutely no way he's.
But you see, today, I'm not gonna do that. I told you so, because I can't sit here. Everyone's allowed their opinion, and I will not police people what they want to say. What I will say is this, though: a lot of people foresaw this, but before myself and yourself, Drift, and that's why I never really had a go at them. I understood it. But there was always a part of me that felt like, do you know what? This is earlier on. I think when it got to Brentford, I said, nah, he might have lost the players, Like, I'm not sure. Like, I was on that wave. You see, Forest, yeah, that's when I said, nah, he has to go. And what's so mad is, you get rivals, and not only just rivals, but fans of the club that are saying, maybe we're being entitled and stuff. It's like, no, like, we've got standards in it. Like, I know we won a league last year. Sorry, I keep mentioning last year, but I just have to focus on this year. This year, frozen, innit? This year, like, I'll fix my camera. I'll say this. This year, we've been shocking, and it's way below the standards of Liverpool Football Club. And in my opinion, if we don't get rid of him, unfortunately, it will get worse and worse and worse, because there is no confidence in that team. Every player is making mistakes. Every single player on that pitch is making mistakes that they wouldn't have normally made. You can't tell me that is not to do with people fed up of what is happening at Liverpool. So there needs to be a change. And if there isn't, expect to see more and more and more. I'm going to refresh because my camera froze. I'll be 2 seconds.
It'll be done. I'm looking at it now. Sunderland is Wednesday, the 3rd of December. Slot will not be Liverpool manager. I think Sunday's a bit too quick of a turnaround. I don't think Liverpool will want to play that West Ham game with like an interim or something like that. So they'll probably let him have that game, knowing on that Monday morning, he's done. And then the new manager might get like a day or two going into that Sunderland game. But yeah, he's gone. There's no way he survives this. Absolutely no way he survives this. And like I said, if he does survive this, then the same energy that's being labelled at Slot in terms of like he's playing crap players, so it's still his fault, has to get put on the ownership. If they keep him in charge, then when does it become the ownership's fault? Because if you're just going to keep a man in charge who just keeps on losing, then that's when there's an ownership you have to take responsibility, right? So we'll see what happens. It'll also be very interesting as to who we get. That's what I'm turning my attention to. Maybe a little bit of excitement about what the next chapter will hold. Who will be in charge? Maybe Cal gets his wish. Maybe we actually do bring Gerrard in as an interim. Will Klopp come back to the club as an interim? Because I've got a feeling they kind of want it to be Nagelsmann. But he's obviously got the Germany World Cup situation. So I think they might just do an interim thing and then let him, do you get what I mean? Let him have the job in the summer.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
I mean,
I'd be very,
yeah.
very shocked if who we hire now is the long-term successor. I'd be really, really surprised. Really surprised.
Carl, anything you want to add to it, bro?
I'm numb to it at this point, man. I'm numb to it. Just, yeah, numb, man.
You thought was going to win today, right?
Yeah.
What made you think was going to win?
Because I thought that PSG would go. So PSG, I thought PSV would go toe to toe. I didn't think they'd employ a low block, and I thought this was a winnable game for us. But once again, proven wrong, man.
Is it worse than what you already imagined or what you already knew, shall I say? Let me rephrase it. Is it worse than what you already knew?
Yeah, here's the thing. I didn't know anything. Like, I'm not going to do the whole...
No. Sorry, let me rephrase it again. What you suspected. Is it worse than what you suspected?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I didn't expect to. Remember, I predicted a draw for the Forest game and I predicted a win today, so it's way worse. Here's the thing. I'm not going to do the whole I told you so and I'm right, you're wrong, because ultimately, me being right means Liverpool are playing crap. I didn't want to be right. I wanted to be wrong. I wanted to be ridiculed and chastised and all these things in the future for saying slot out. I wanted that to happen. I did want it to happen, but at the same time, I said how I felt at the time. How people took it, that's how they took it is what it is now. That's, for me, that's water under the bridge, isn't it? I just, at this point, I'm genuinely sitting there thinking, what happens now? Like, what genuinely happens? Like, how is he getting it so wrong? How is he doing things that we sit there and go, what the hell's going on? Gravenberch for Konate again. What's the definition of insanity, guys? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I ask this question all the time. When have we moved Gravenberch to centre-back, removing Ibu from the team? Has it worked for us this season? When has it worked? Not once. McAllister starts again. Kirkes starts again. Fullbacks inverting. Just so you can let your two buddy boys get the ball, cut inside, and then try and shoot. What are we watching? What are we watching? Dirk Kuyt had more diversity to his game than Cody Gakpo does. Dirk Kuyt playing on the wing had more diversity to his game than Cody Gakpo. We bought one of the best 10s in the world and don't know how to utilize him. Still no proper DM because you wanted to do this whole Gravenberch in DM. Could have played Endo today. No Endo. I keep on saying, why isn't Gomez brought on? Bun it, why couldn't Endo come on? Why couldn't Endo come on? Endo's played centre-back. Why couldn't Endo come on if that's the case? Chiesa treated like in fact, he's not even treated like trash. Chiesa's treated like the food waste disposal. Rotting on the bench and then thrown on every time here and there. Disgusting. Rio went into the season probably confidence sky high, brand new contract and everything. And then look now. Look now. Can barely get any minutes. And I'm meant to believe that the manager's going to change this or get it right. I'm meant to believe that he's not fully to blame for this. He's got to go. When I'm hearing rival fans go, Nah, give him more time. Nah, don't slack slot. Yeah, no, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's a joke. I'm watching my team get battered from pillar to post every single game now. We have won 3 out of the last 12 matches, and we ain't got no draws. We ain't got no draws.
We need to go to Amsterdam.
Got so many L's, it's unreal.
We get those in Amsterdam as well, Cam.
Like, I can't even make jokes right now, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like, it's
Like, you gotta laugh or you'll cry, bro. It's one of
nah,
them,
bro. It's, for me, this ain't the one, man. Like, it's a joke.
Cry. He'll be gone by the Sunderland game. It's done. So now we just got to start thinking about who will be the next manager.
Why is it that we can, like, the last time we won the league and we didn't defend it, I understood because the whole centre-back situation and midfielders. And again, even then, I still look at it and go, yeah, Klopp could have probably changed it and played with some actual centre-backs a bit earlier in the season. But I could live with that. Klopp never really got too many players in the summer and all that. But this, do you know how much money Slot got to spend in the summer? We've got 2 players for each position, I've been told. We don't need to sign anyone for the wings. We've got Gakpo. Gakpo is one of the best left wingers in the world. Gakpo is a numbers guy. Gakpo is productivity. You can't get anyone for Salah. You can't get anyone to deputise for Salah because he's Salah. He's going to play every game. What sort of mentality is that? What sort of mentality is that? So Arsenal go and get Madueke. Saka's going to play most of the games though now. The mentality from some of the fans, the mentality of the manager, the mentality of some of these players.
I don't know if that's a good example, though, because Madueke is not seen as a good player. If they'd have got somebody better than that, then maybe I'd get it. But he's not good. Like they did a petition to stop the transfer from happening.
Some Arsenal fans did, but look how it's worked out. It's worked out all right for them now, innit?
No, he looked. I've always said Madueke is better than people give him credit for. But like he wasn't seen as some major signing or anything. They crashed out about buying him, bro.
He was a signing, though. He was a signing. We didn't even sign anyone. We said we're going to put all of our faith in Rio.
I'm not even trying to put you in a spot in, Matt. So you know that's what I'm doing. But if I said to you at the beginning of the season before a ball was kicked, who would you rather have out of Rio and Madueke? Be honest. You'd have picked Rio, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I never rated.
I don't know if that's a good example, Cal, but I get
it is because we're drinking the Kool-Aid. We fall for the whole, we saw him play a couple of good games in pre-season, so he's the truth. But yet, when Arsenal fans say that about their players, we go, these lot are so delusional. But we do it all the time. You know everything we say about Arsenal fans is what we do a lot of the time. That's what really pisses me off. We sit there and call Arsenal fans delusional, but we do half the same things that they do.
Only half. They're
no, do you know what? About 75%. I'm gonna be real. It's about 75%.
No, they're out of control.
No, it is. Yes, it is. No, yes,
you should see some of the stuff they're saying now. They're top of the league. They're out of control, bro.
Anyway. I can't be bothered with the back and forth thing. I'll be real.
A lot. There is just a lot of like hindsight, and that's why people always say hindsight is 20/20, right? Because you get a lot of a clearer vision after the fact. But
it's not hindsight though, because this was what we said. This stuff in the summer. We can't.
Majority of our fan base were absolutely fine with Rio.
A lot of the fan base wanted another wide player because we knew Chiesa weren't going to be taken seriously by this manager.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Rio example. Most of our fan base, they felt Rio was ready. Like we can't do the hindsight thing now.
Maybe that's the issue then, isn't it? Maybe that's the issue.
Who did I want in the summer, Drift? Did I want Rodrigo?
Yeah.
I got told we can't sign a Rodrigo, we can't sign a Leao.
You're gonna block Rio's path.
Because you're gonna block Rio's path.
I was like, all right.
But I've seen Eze go to Arsenal, and is he gonna block Ethan Nwaneri's path? Or did they just have ambition of filling out?
It is what it is, though, isn't it? He will block Ethan's path, but they don't care as long as they win, isn't it?
I've got a quote from Arnie Slot.
Mm.
The only way to go is to go through. We have to face where we are and fight really hard. I want to be positive about the reaction of the players after we went 1-0 down because I think till half time we played a good game. The reaction of the players in the first half and after conceding the second goal was the reaction you want from a Liverpool player, but the end result was 4-1. In regards to Hugo Ekitike, I constantly felt in the second half, what's wrong with Hugo? It felt like he couldn't move like he did in the first half. That's why our press was a bit off. He just told me in the first 5-10 minutes of the first half, he felt his back too much, and that's why he had to go out.
Who felt their back?
Ekitike, he's got the back injury.
Oh, it's his back. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It looked like it was his hamstring.
Yeah. Just some quotes from the manager.
Am I being stupid to think that that's good news? Because I know a bad back is really bad, but is a bad back not better than a pulled hamstring? Because maybe it's just a tweak and he'll be all right in like a week. Whereas a hamstring means he'll be out for like a month.
Yeah, I guess so. I think we should focus on the quotes before, though.
Oh, I don't care what he has to say anymore, bro. He's not going to be our manager anymore. No disrespect to you reading them out, because I know you're just doing what we always do, but I don't care what he says anymore, bro. He's going to go. He's just going to say anything now at this point, isn't it? He knows, like, what he's fighting for his life right now. I don't know what analogy you can give me from a fighting point of view, Cal, but like, he's literally fighting for his life now, isn't it? Literally, there's no like that. What else? And nothing he says now is going to be taken seriously, is it?
No, I'm going to be like
he might as well just not even do a press conference.
No, we need to listen to what he has to say, because right now it's to the manager. I'm going to read it out. No. Wait. All right, so he was asked about his job. No, I'm not worried. My focus is on other things than worrying about my own position. I need to do better. He also said, start of the second half before they scored their goal, we already struggled more than in the first half. We had more difficulty in being as aggressive in the press as we were in the first half. That had to do a bit of Hugo. See, straight after halftime, thought he's back a little bit. That's why his press wasn't as aggressive as it was in the first 45. So he's not worried about his job. He just says he's got to do better, basically. He's not concerned.
Yeah, but nobody's ever going to say, I know I'm going to get sacked. No one's going to say that. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm just relaying what he's saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Like, imagine if you were sitting in an interview or whatever, and people was asking you, you're not going to be like, yeah, I'm going to be sacked. You know what I mean? Like, you would never say that. You'd never say that. So there's going to be big change at Liverpool in the next week, I reckon. Even more so that we won't beat West Ham. So even if this game hasn't been the trigger point, I think we can all safely say we won't beat West Ham, right? Away. We're not going to beat West Ham away. A draw is not going to make any better feeling about his job, right? So
9 defeats in 12. 7 goals conceded in the last 2 games at Anfield. 10 goals conceded in the last 3 games.
Oh, shit. The Sunderland game's at home. But, I mean, it doesn't matter at this point anyway.
Cold. Let's just do player ratings and head out of here. I'm if you want to, you lot want to go and get the board, it's up to you. If you guys want to go and get the board.
Player ratings, man.
At this point, and this is what I'm saying. I'm not even saying this to be.
We've got a duty to do.
No, we do, but I don't even know where to go.
If we're settling on this idea that it's all Slot's fault, I just don't think player ratings makes any sense.
No, of course you keep on doing this, Drift. Even though it's the manager's fault, the players can still have good or bad games. Like if
it's his fault they're having a bad game, then there's almost no point in judging them.
No, there is, because it's player ratings, Drift. And we
you don't get what I'm saying. Like,
I do, but you're getting it wrong
because of the manager. then we're falsely judging them. So it's almost like there's no point judging them.
No, because we beat Real Madrid and
play.
beat Aston Villa, and people still
Yeah.
think the manager wasn't good enough, and we still done player ratings just because
Yeah,
we won.
like,
So why should we have done it then?
just because the manager's getting it wrong doesn't mean players can still like Kanate missing the
But this,
ball.
this is the point that I've been trying to
Virgil
make.
doing that Virgil doing that volleyball means they drift. We are saying the ultimate issue is Arne Slot. But you have this notion that we're not blaming the players and putting anything on the players.
I'll be honest, I barely hear people blame the players. I think Ibu's the only one I see getting crashed out on. Other than Ibu, I don't really
hold on.
Salah,
So Salah hasn't been
McAllister,
crashed out on.
Gatpo,
McAllister, Gatpo.
Oh yeah, no,
Isak?
Gakpo, yeah, people, but people had a Gakpo thing even
Virgil?
before this season.
Kirkes, huh?
Yeah, Kirkes. Yeah,
But
you're
most
right.
of the players been
What are we
getting crashed out
doing?
on.
But that's a handful of players that
It's not
people
a
have
handful.
crashed
It's
on.
saying about 8 or 9.
What do you mean handful drift?
No, that's a handful of players I'm seeing people give smoke to. Kirkes,
What, that was
Ibu,
9 players. That's
Gakpo.
not a handful.
But drift,
bro.
that's a lot of players though
lot
to
of
give a lot of
players in the
smoke
squad.
to, bro. That's a lot of
But remember,
players.
I'm the one who's saying that the players need to catch smoke. So
No,
I'm
you're
just
saying
saying,
it's 50-50.
and I keep
That's
getting
what we
told it's
disagree
not
with.
fault.
Yeah, drift, you keep doing
No,
this 50-50 thing, which we
You're
don't
saying
agree with.
it's 50-50.
That's
We
your
never
opinion,
said-
by the way. I just don't
we never
agree
said
with it.
that-
That's your
We never
opinion.
said the players hold no blame. You said it's 50-50. We said
No, but
we
to
don't
say
do
it's
50-50.
90% the manager and 10% the players is basically giving the players no blame.
I said
Come on, man, let's be
80-20.
real.
I said
That's
80-20. And
that's basically no blame.
what 20% is? Yes, 20% is blame drift. Because if you take 20%
Well,
of anything,
for the
it's
most
a difference,
I've
isn't it?
heard 90-10, but even 80-20. Let's do
But
player ratings.
regardless, there is still blame laid somewhere else, right?
Let's do player ratings then. Let's do it.
Right, let's go. Mama, that's Philly. Let's go. Mama, that's Philly. What we saying for that's Philly?
5, just a 5 in it.
Cool. 5. Drift, what you saying? That's Philly.
4.
I'll say. When he
Couldn't
let
have done
him,
anything for any of the
I don't
goals.
think he. You know what? He got packed in, but it's kind of weird. Like he didn't have a chance.
He couldn't do anything about the goals.
But when you get packed in, all right, 5. I'll go 5. It was right back. Curtis, what we saying for Curtis Jones?
I don't think. Why did one of the mods just block Jeff?
No, that was me
For what reason?
for talking about me. We said at the beginning of the chat, if you're going to be rude, then that's it. Like, I'm not having it. Like you can have an opinion all you want, but if you're rude, you're gone. I'm not. It's not tolerable anymore. So if you're rude, you're gone. I don't
Was
care
he
who you
swearing?
are.
I didn't see any swearing or anything.
You
in
don't
there,
have
though.
to swear to be rude, bro.
I don't even know what was said.
I'm not repeating it. It's long to repeat it. Anyway.
Curtis, I'll probably go 5 for Curtis as well because I don't really think he did too much wrong today, and he's playing out of position as well.
Would you give him?
I gave him 5.
I'll give Curtis a 6. I thought Curtis was all right today, to be honest.
5. Give him 5. Kanate.
Do you know what the killer is?
He made the one mistake in the whole game. I know,
He made one mistake.
and it mashed up. I know
It's going to cloud the whole game, but he was
Yeah.
actually better than Virgil over the course of the time.
he was, but they both made errors that led to goals, innit? So
I'll have to go 4 for Ibu.
2.
I'd say a 4 as well.
I
I'd say
genuinely
4
think it's harsh considering, yes, the mistake was on.
He had a bad mistake, but for the rest of the game, he was actually decent. But
He was
you
actually,
lose.
he was actually
When
our best
lose.
defender apart from that.
Yeah, he was.
I'm giving both the centre backs a 2 today. I don't think they were good. Either.
Virgil's way worse.
No, Virgil is
Virgil's way worse.
Virgil was rattled. Virgil played like how people think Ibu play all the time.
Virgil gets a 1. Virgil was terrible.
Virgil was bad, bro.
No, yeah, it was crap.
Man tried to dunk the ball like he was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. What are we doing here? So, yeah. Virgil.
When did you lot see Virgil's face when he was walking off? That was kind of what gave me a little inkling something's wrong.
Yeah, his performance.
No, it looked deeper than that. It like something, yeah. Not with him, I mean with the team. Something we don't know was going on. Some kind of internal stuff. His face looked like it told 1,000 pictures.
I'm gonna say this, yeah, because I've got enough respect for Virgil, yeah? But I've never seen, in my opinion, Virgil make mistakes like that.
Mm.
The handball one is so uncharacteristic. I can't even even now it don't make no sense. Like if he was getting bear hugged or something, you know, like and you're like, oh, like you do like you kind of do the whole look, he's fouling me, cool, brother. The man literally went.
No,
like
I actually think that's what he tried to do because Sholton was grabbing him like that, and then I think what he tried to do was be
Sholton
like,
went like this,
but like
Sholton went like that, Drift, and he went like this.
No, if you see, so Sholton grabbed him like that, and
Yes,
I
that's
think he was trying to get the ref's attention. It was the dumbest thing to do, but I think he was trying to get the ref's attention, and then ended up making a mistake.
After that, the slide challenge.
Yeah,
Brother.
that was when you knew. That was when you knew that he was like losing his
Virgil,
head a bit.
If you ever
He never
see
goes
this,
to ground.
I
Virgil
know you
never
don't
goes to
slide
ground.
challenge. So like that. Do you know what I know Virgil does then? He does a shoulder barge. That's what he would do. He done a slide challenge. And I said to myself, wait a minute. But this is Virgil. Anyway, 1. Gets a 1 for me. 1. Gets a 1. Kirkes. Basement?
3.
Oh, raw.
No, I got to give him a 2 as well. I don't think Kirkes can get a higher rating than Ibu or Virgil. I think they were all just bad.
Ibu and Virgil led directly to goals.
I know, but how many times during that game? Like, it got to the point where Matt actually went, "Yeah, Kirkes ain't it." Like that's how bad he was.
All right, but one thing again, everyone knows I'm not his biggest fan, but if we're going to be objective about this, it's not his idea to invert. That's not his idea.
No, I'm not even blaming him for those. I'm just
but
thinking
that
about
part
like,
of it comes from that though, because if he's already inverting, he's already out of position.
No, but
out of position.
The diving in and the poor passing and stuff like that, that stuff isn't about positioning. That's just about head loss.
Kirkes was better than Virgil today. I'm not even debating that. Virgil was awful today.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I saw there was a part in the game before you said I've never seen Virgil. When was the last time you saw Virgil get burnt by someone?
No, I know. I'm just saying they were all crap. But I mean, 1 point in it. If you're saying 1 point difference, it's not even that much of a difference anyway.
No, I said 3. I gave Virgil a 1.
Oh, well, I gave Virgil a 2. So even if he gets a 3, it's only 1 difference. I think we lost Matt.
Gravenberch.
2 or 3. He was terrible as well. I think it's an indictment on him at that point where you screamed, I can't believe Soboslai's just made a 20-yard dash to make up space on Gravenberch, and Gravenberch is still just being nonchalant. He's passing, he kept giving the ball away. Do you remember that in the first half where he did like some kind of run? He just ran into the player and gave the ball away in our half. And like then they had an attack. It was like 2 as well. I think Gravenberch is just as bad as the defenders. He was terrible.
I'd have gone 4 for Gravenberch. I don't think he was as bad as Kirkes and Virgil and them lot. So I'd have gone 4. McAllister.
2, same as the defenders. I thought he was terrible.
It's 2 for McAllister for me.
Where we at?
McAllister. McAllister.
Some people in the chat are thinking McAllister had a better game than Grav. I don't know, but
McAllister was crap. So was Grav. They were both crap.
Yeah, both. I gave both of them a 2. So
they can both, both 2 in my opinion. Is Grav? We end up grabbing everything.
I
Yeah,
gave
okay.
Grav a 2 and Cal gave him a 4.
Nah, I think for me personally, Grav and McAllister were all.
There's
Yeah,
a
both of them
tiny
too,
part of me
man.
that understands why people might slightly put
No,
McAllister above Gravenberch, because I think Gravenberch maybe made like a few more mistakes.
No
maybe,
chance.
but...
McAllister was. I think people just go back and watch that game and realize who McAllister.
Oh, that's why I gave both of them a 2, because I just don't think they were good
Man.
at all.
Both of them too. All right, who's the next midfielder? Soberslay.
The only player on the pitch that I think can walk out of here with a decent
6.
I'm gonna give Sabo a 7. He didn't deserve to be on a losing team today.
I'm not even.
Yeah,
Gonna
but
lie.
it was.
There's a part of me that's actually going to give Soberslay an 8, because if you're playing with players playing that badly, then I think I've got to give you a little bit extra credit. Like,
I don't think he.
I'm
not saying he was that good.
Like
he was good.
He still
but
did make
the
mistakes
level.
and stuff.
No, he did make mistakes, but I'm like, if you're playing well and everyone around you is absolute turd and you're still managing to play well, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of extra grace.
He did get the goal as well, to be fair.
I'm not mad at a 7, but like I'm gonna give him an 8.
I think 7's the highest I would go personally. I wouldn't say. I'm gonna say 7. I'm saying 7. For me, I'm saying 7. That's my final.
Yeah, I'm not mad at 7.
I'm saying 7. He was good. There's no denying he is good. All right, let's move on to the wide players. Let's move on to Kyrie Irving on the right wing. What are we saying for Kyrie Irving?
3.
What is going on with Matt's internet today? It's bugging.
I don't know. Probably just coincides.
Hold on. Can you just let me know why you're saying Kyrie Irving? Because Kyrie Irving is a bad boy, so I'm a little bit confused why you're saying Kyrie Irving.
The manager thinks Mohamed Salah is Kyrie Irving, ISO ball. So in basketball, what you do is you give the player the ball. They call the ISO. They say, everyone clear out. I'm a cook everybody.
Oh,
so you know when you get the ball and then you see a Kobe or whatever, they just say, clear out, I got this. Yeah? Take on the player, dribble, whatever, create an opportunity. This is how we treat Salah now. This is the tactics. We give the ball to Salah and everyone does this. Everyone does that. Let him cook.
Do you want to know? The only reason why
freaking jarring, bro.
The only reason I disagree with you is because if you go back and look at the tapes, even when we were good, we kind of have always done that. I don't really think that's like some new thing. Everybody's always let Mo have the ball and do his thing.
No. No.
When has it ever been different?
Go look when Salah has the ball in this system compared to the other systems that he's played in. I promise you, there is no one in sight. Everyone actually runs away from him.
Trent would be close to Salah, and Hendo would be overlapping or underlapping Salah to give him more space.
No, not.
This is the worst we've ever seen.
No, not in Klopp's time. I'm talking about like since Slot's been here. When has the tactic ever been for people to like overlap Salah? It's kind of always been.
Watch this.
Trent was there last season, and Szoboszlai
wait.
Trent never overlaps though.
I never said Trent overlapped. I says
no, Cal.
Close to
There's
him,
no point arguing.
Would over and underlap.
Don't argue. You're right. So the manager's treating him as the same Salah that was 25 years old.
Yeah.
So let's say you're right.
Yeah, I'm not saying whether it's wrong or right. I'm just saying I don't think it's some new tactic.
So the manager think he Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, I just don't think it's a new tactic. I think under Slot, this is what Salah's always done. That's all. That's all I'm saying. It's just last season he was incredible.
Bro, our tactics this year are to invert the fullbacks, allow the wide players to go 1v1 like they are demons and create havoc. Except for they're creating havoc for us because they can't take on their players other than driving with the ball and losing the ball. Possession. If I go possession lost, oh my gosh. We don't even want to see the stat. Possession lost. But anyway, Salah, what are we saying?
1.
3.
2. No, I'll give him a 2. I wouldn't say he was worse than Ibu. I'll give him a 2.
2. 2. Ekatike.
Kind of fed off scraps, to be fair. Again,
Got injured as well.
He was still poor though, innit? 3.
He was just like a 3-4 in it,
3.
like 3 maybe 4. I don't know.
Yeah, 3.
He wasn't that great, to be honest.
I'll be honest. I wouldn't be all right. I'd be all right giving Ekatike a 5 based on I don't think he did anything wrong. I don't think he did anything right. I can't think back in the game and think he messed up there or he was constantly doing something wrong.
I think he tried to do a bit too much at times, and that's when he lost the ball. But he did make a really good. Remember when he got fouled and we thought it might have been a penalty where he got kind of.
Oh yeah, do you know what? I forgot to talk to you all about that because that was definitely a penalty, innit?
That was probably some of the best attacking play that we had, and he's one of them people that, because he's kind of a maverick type player, he can just do that. Man's not even caring about instructions. Man's just like, I need to get goals. You know
I'm
what,
still
Carl?
struggling to give him more than a 3 just based on.
I would say, you know what? It's like 4 or I don't know about 5 though.
These are some real small like differences.
Oh no.
Between 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I'd probably say 4. Cody Gakpo.
See, the crazy thing is, even though there is this like problem with Cody, as in he's clearly like underperforming, and he's either got to do way better or we need to buy another winger. I still probably think Cody was the one who looked more effective at the front 3 today. I'm not saying he played well. These standards are very low, but I still felt like Cody more so looked dangerous than the other 2. I can't believe he missed that header. That was a terrible miss.
But this is what I was gonna say.
It was his shot that the goal came from.
But
I don't know. I'm just saying he looks slightly busier than the other 2. That's all I'm saying.
I just got a tweet here from Indy. I'll read it out. Liverpool Football Club is holding an emergency meeting tomorrow to discuss the pressing issue of the team's performance and the future of the manager Arne Slot, according to respected sources. With Michael Edwards, the CEO of Fenway Sports Group, and the sporting director Richard Hughes will attend the meeting. This is a critical moment for the club. High-level officials from FSG are ready to make tough decisions, including the potential removal of Arne Slot, despite the initial plans given until January. The urgency of the situation cannot be overstated. The team's struggles may force their hand sooner than expected. The clock is ticking, and the stakes have never been higher for Liverpool.
There is a little part of me that doesn't know whether we can take that serious, considering how soon the game just finished. Like, he's really got to have some insight to get that level of information so quickly.
I mean, Indy's been pretty good so far.
I know, but more with like transfers, which is a bit easier to like talk to agents and stuff. I don't know. It's a bit mad for an hour after the game for him to already know there's a crisis talk happening and stuff, but we'll see. I hope he's right because they got to do something in it. So I hope he's right.
Yeah, for me, Cody's a 2.
I'm going to give Cody a 4 because I just think he was slightly more effective than the others.
Give him a 3.
Cody was just busy, but he was doing F-all. Same crap, different game.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know if you can actually say that he did worse than Hugo in the game. He was
worse than Hugo. Gave away the ball way more than Hugo. Made way more wrong decisions. Did nothing to affect the game apart from a shot that the keeper spilled and went to Szoboszlai.
No, but I still think he was involved more, so that makes it. He
was involved in all the wrong ways.
I just think he was more of a threat than Hugo was. That's all.
Bro, I can't get bored, man.
There's only one sub. There's literally only one sub. It's Chiesa, isn't it?
Game of 1 sub.
Yeah.
Joke.
I'm not gonna lie, that's mad.
That's crazy. Do you know, in my mind I was thinking, nah. Oh no, we're going mad, Isak. We're going mad.
Oh yeah.
Going mad. Let's start with Chiesa.
5 for battling. In fact, the free kicks were annoying, so probably 4 actually for Chiesa.
What would you say about the like, because he made effort at least, I guess, in it. So yeah, 4 for Chiesa.
Yeah, but McAllister made effort today.
No, because he played the whole night. Obviously, there's a lot of mistakes that are involved in it. Chiesa got what, 15 minutes, I think, or 20 minutes, so less time to make mistakes in it.
I can't believe the Liverpool manager has lost, or we as a club, shall I say, have lost 9 in 12. What's that Little Wayne tune? Comfortable. We're too comfortable right now. The players are too comfortable. Comfortable. Man.
What are we giving Isak then?
No, 4. Again, didn't really have anything to work with.
He tried, he had a couple of decent shots, but it wasn't really.
He had one good shot. I'll give him a 4. He had one good shot. He definitely looks like a shadow of himself at the moment for what.
Do you know what? It sounds mad. I actually felt like he looked a little bit better, believe it or not.
Tiny bit.
In the not like, obviously he's not fully back, but like you see like the little footwork in the tight spaces. I felt like he was maneuvering the ball a bit better, but just
a tiny bit.
But it still didn't like.
That's why I give him a 4.
Yeah, I'll give him a 4. It just didn't like lead to anything, unfortunately. And do I even need to ask about the manager?
No, you don't. The manager's below the.
Does anyone actually think the manager deserves a rating? Like, just out of interest?
Yeah, 10.
Getting a bad rep.
Please! No! Peter, make me come out I rain. Peter, come out I rain. You see it get bad. Peter, we have a blood clot, Peter, you're nearly dead.
Is anyone in the chat still slot in, by the way? Is anyone just out of interest? There might be a couple of people that might believe that he can turn this around. I'm just actually genuine. This ain't a trap, by the way. I'm genuinely just asking. I'm not trying to start what my brethren will say anarchy. He knows who he is. I'm not trying to start anarchy. I'm genuinely asking if there's anyone that's still stuck. It's a genuine question. It's not a trap. It's not just asking.
Yeah, the only people who are going to be slotting now are going to be the rivals.
The rivals, yeah. That's trying to see if there's any Liverpool. Yeah. Just asking. Yeah.
That's the best way to figure out who the rivals are.
Yeah, not for real. All right.
He'll be gone within a week. He will.
I think everyone's I'm just kind of I just wanted to make sure that everyone's like.
I'm just hoping now, Carl. I mean, I'm not. I know, like you kind of just said it tongue in cheek a little bit, Matt. But Matt was like, right now it's not really like important who we get as long as slot goes. I'm kind of on the boat of like, nah, it is important because we cannot make another bad decision managerial wise, like because we got to get shit back on track. What do you think? Like, are you excited about the appointment, or are you worried they might make a mistake?
I can't be excited at the moment because I don't know what direction this club's heading in with this manager and what we're going to be doing now. We would have had plans.
Do you think FSG might keep him then? Do you think there's a chance they're going to keep him?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about in terms of, I think this club would have had plans to basically build on what we did in the summer. So look at players like your Elise's and players like that. Whereas now we can't attract those players right now. So I can't even fathom. Like we can't go to an Elise and go, he's still up for that move in the summer potentially. He'd laugh at us. We probably wouldn't even laugh at us. He'd probably just hang up the phone.
The way he's laughing now,
No, I'm not gonna lie, guys. We're still Liverpool. Next season's a whole different kettle of fish. Like it's a fresh start. It's 0 points again. You're back at the beginning.
But that's how you can lose, because players might change their mind by then. And not only that, you're gonna have other teams that might feel like they got more of a chance. I'll just give you an example just quickly. Yeah, let's say, for example, we're still trying to get Semenyo and the manager's still here, and let's say Arsenal try and no, let me use Arsenal because I think he favors Arsenal anyway because he's puts there. Let's use Man City. Before this point used to think, we still get certain players, but right now it's darkness. We ain't getting
Nah,
no players.
guys, I'm not gonna go that far. If we
would struggle to attract some of the best players.
If we move slot on and get the right managerial appointment, we're still fucking Liverpool Football Club. Next season's a fresh start. Everything's back to zero. We can still attract big players. We've still got a great squad. It ain't like so bad that all of a sudden nobody will want to be.
What, no champion? Let's say we get no Champions League. You still going to get the top players?
We get conference or flipping.
If we make the right managerial change, we'll 100% get Champions League. Well, you lot don't think we'll finish 5th if we make the right managerial, but we might be.
Right now, you've got to be full. Right now, you can change top 5. No, we still can, but I'm just saying with this manager, I'm right now again relying.
Get this: if we make the right decision and we
but you know what it is though, Drift. I don't know. All right, until I see some evidence on, or at least potential candidates, because right now it's just bare speculation. Because what we're doing is we're just reeling off names that we just think are going to be in the mix, right? But we genuinely don't know because Arne Slot was not in the mix. That's why it's hard to make that call right now. Because when we all thought was getting Amrim or Alonso, ain't no one talk about Arne Slot, bro. No one knew about this guy, bro. Let's keep it above.
Of course.
So that's why Liverpool aren't the kind of traditional. You see the headlines? It's definitely going to be that person.
So does that mean that you're slightly worried we'll make the wrong?
Of course I am. But I'm worried because it's a gamble, but we have to still do it though. We're playing Russian roulette right now, you know. You do realize
I'll be honest with you. There's not one of the managers that's been named who can't get top 5. Winning the league, that's a different conversation. But every manager named with this squad will get top 5.
No manager you bring in the world right now with where Liverpool are in the league wins the league with Liverpool this season. It's not happening.
No, yeah. Oh, no. Forget about winning the league.
Oh, yeah. Too much damage.
100%. We get top 5 100% with the right appointment. I have absolutely no doubt. Top 5 means you got to get around 60 points, I think it is. Like somewhere in and around 60 points to get top 5. I know we're obviously down and out at the moment, but we can get 60 points with an Areola or a Glasner or a De Zerbi or any of their managers get top 5. Winning the league, totally different conversation. But they get top 5. Why is it that you think an Iraola can't win the league with Liverpool next season? No, I'm not saying he can't win the league. I'm saying if we are Liverpool and we're gonna actually act like Liverpool, then I do need the manager to be someone who's a proven league winner, so it's not as much of a gamble. I don't want a manager who's never had that understanding of getting over the line. It just feels like a massive gamble. But we've seen proven league winners come to the league and not do well. I just want to get. Of course we have, but that's a less of a risk than a manager who's never even been in a title race. I don't think it is. I think you find the best fit for the club, whether it be ethos, the current profile of players, how they view transfers, and how they want to use players in the future. I don't. Yeah, you want a manager who's unproven at winning. I never said that, Drift. If you let me finish, I never said that. I'm just saying I'm not ruling it out. If we can go and get a Luis Enrique, obviously I'll go and do it. But this whole notion that it has to be this person with proven trophies and all this, it doesn't have to be. Arne Slot only won a trophy in Holland. That's not a Ten Hag did the same thing. If I'm not mistaken, Giovanni Bronckhorst. Bruv, Ten Hag was playing better football than Slot was in Holland. Yeah, but we know that Man U's a poison chalice. But so what? Ten Hag was faultless then? No, of course he wasn't faultless, but every manager's failed at Man United. So they're a poison chalice. Let's not change the rules because we're having this conversation. Man United is a poison chalice, and everybody looks crap at Man United. That's a poor example. But for the most part, you bring in a proven manager at a club of Liverpool's level, and it is a big risk if you bring in a manager who's never been in a title race before. Who is more proven, Arne Slot or Ten Hag? Ten Hag. Well, it depends because winning with Feyenoord is a bigger achievement.
They got to the semis of the Champions League as well.
Ten
bro.
Hag.
Final
had the
got
big
to the
name.
to the Europa League final. I know he lost to Marino, but he still got there.
It was conference, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't
But
Europa.
for final, that's their level, though. That's the point.
The Ajax.
All
Bro,
right, I'm not going to go back and forth. I think it's a big risk if you don't bring in a manager who's won a league title before. If the point of bringing him in is to win the title, if you lot don't think it's a risk, then fair enough. But I think that I'm not saying it can't happen.
How did I get roped into this conversation? I ain't even said nothing.
You keep adding things to what I say. I never once said it's not a risk.
Just added my name in.
But I
I
never
didn't
once
said
said
nothing.
you can't win it without those people. But it's just a huge risk.
What we're
Yeah,
doing
but
here,
it's
man?
huge. Anyone right now is a risk, bro. Anyone right now is a risk.
I said it's a gamble. I said
winner is a much smaller risk. That's the
bringing
point.
in a manager that's won a league does not guarantee you
the
the
reasons
league.
why they won stuff as well, though.
Don't guarantee nothing. You don't guarantee nothing.
It doesn't guarantee it, but I can't believe you lot arguing the fact that a proven winner is less of a risk than someone who's never won anything.
No, I'm just saying,
I never even said that either, Drift.
All right,
what time?
All right,
So,
forget you
yeah.
then. Well, Cal then.
I never said that.
I don't even understand how it's not normal logic that someone who's never won is a bigger risk than someone who's proven himself before.
Because I just want the right person, the right fit. For example, Zidane is a proven winner. I don't think Zidane works well with these group of players.
He's got to be the right fit. Yeah, I agree. He definitely has to be the right fit.
The whole if the person's a proven winner in the first place, yeah, it's a bonus. But the notion that the first thing I look for is he's a proven winner, no, not for me. It's is he a right fit for the club? That's for me.
I think that's always the case.
So that's the point I'm making.
You make sure they're the right fit. I think that's always the case.
But that's the point I'm making. The first thing, my first criteria is: are you a better fit for the club, as opposed to have you won something?
Well, considering most of the people who are being named play free at the back, a lot of them don't seem like a good fit.
They play three at the back now. There's no guarantee they'll play three at the back at Liverpool. Xabi Alonso played three at the back with Leverkusen. He plays four at the back now with Real Madrid.
But bro, Glasner, for example, Areola, their whole careers they've played three at the back.
No, if I'm not mistaken, Glasner said he's only playing free at the back because of the profile of plays that he has.
Glasner won with Frank, won the Euros with Frank, won the Europa League playing free at the back. His formation is free at the back. Maybe there's the odd tweak, but that is like his go-to. That's what he plays.
Someone showed me.
Glasner will probably play free at the back.
Why is it such a bad thing to potentially?
Is there a quote, chat? Am I going mad? I saw someone sent me a quote.
I think free at the back is one of those formations that you play when you're trying to stop the bleeding and maybe be like a mid-table club and be winning.
You just said Glasner's one thing playing three at the back. Conte's one thing.
He won the Europa League playing free at the back. Yes,
Conte.
But yeah, of course there are
I knew I wasn't gonna imagine.
Generally speaking, free at the back isn't really that type of formation that is like a successful.
Yeah, thank you, chat. I knew I wasn't gonna imagine.
Of course, there's the odd, outlier, but for the most part, free at the back isn't really. So I just don't like the idea. Plus, we'd have to go and buy at least 2 or 3 centre backs to play free at the back.
We need that if we're playing 4. We need that if we're playing 4.
I'll be honest.
And it will go against the philosophy of the club. It's literally the reason why we thought Amorim would be a bad choice, because from right through the youth system, we don't play that way. So it would mess the whole philosophy of the club to just bring in a manager who's going to always play free at the back. It would just be weird. That's definitely not the right fit.
So
I'm not saying the manager can't do well, but that's definitely not the right fit. We all sat here in the summer and said, very smart from the club. Klopp implemented a system we've been doing from the youth, so it is smart to bring in a manager who has a similar philosophy, so you can continue to play that way. Now, all of a sudden, it'd be okay to just totally change it up.
Yeah. Shall I tell you why? Because then we didn't have players who could play 3 at the back. Now we do have a squad that is actually better set up for 3 at the back than it is for 4 at the back.
So what happens in the youth system and all the way we've been? So we got to change the philosophy in that as well, then, because it's meant to be a progression. You learn how to play in the youth team, how you'll play in the first team. That's how the club want to do it, bro. Like Barca and big clubs, their academy play away. That means that when you come into the first team, you're used to the style of play. It's an easy transition because you do the same thing in the youth team as you do in the first team. That's what all the big clubs do.
Cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, we're not even setting an example for the youth academy.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna throw my little 2 pence in there. I'm not a fan of three at the back. That's just my thing. But I understand it can work. That's just my thing, innit? Like I've always looked at it in terms of I look at all the biggest and best clubs in world football, and yes, you can win trophies, I believe, and win titles, but I don't think it's sustainable for it at the back. I always feel like it gets to a point where a team kind of figures you out for whatever reason. I just think three at the back formation is not a formation that used to dominate football for years and years of time, in my opinion. Like you look at Man United, you look at I know even Barca, like Barca. Okay, maybe they wouldn't say Barca are a back three club. I look at Real Madrid. I know PSG have played it at times in their league. But yeah, I'm not saying it can't work. I'm not saying it can't work. I'm not saying Liverpool can't make it work. I've just personally, I've just never been the biggest fan of three at the back, and I think we can go and dominate football or whatever, or the league or whatever for like years and years. That's just my thing. But
do you know what?
I'm not ruling out Cal's thing. I'm just saying that's just my preference in it.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm not saying that Cal's wrong as in you can't win with it, because there are some outliers. Like you said, Alonso did it with Leverkusen. We've got the Chelsea situation with Conte. So there are times when it can work.
Too short with the Champions League as well.
Yeah, you can win stuff.
But Matt's point is actually perfect to back up what I'm saying after that. Go and look at the following season of both of those managers, and they weren't good because people figured it out. Because as Matt said, it's not a dominating formation. It's kind of you do it for the time being and you can get through, catch people out. But Matt's right. Go and look at Leverkusen and Chelsea's following season after winning, and they didn't do well because the three at the back, eventually it just stops working.
So we're not going to add any context to why some of those teams didn't do as well the following season. It's just formation.
Everything's got context, but Xabi Alonso didn't really lose any players. It kind of had the same squad. What was the reason why they didn't play so well?
Hold on. How many times have we seen managers win with four at the back and then the following season fall off as well?
But Cal, overwhelmingly four at the back is a successful, like 90% of successful teams play four at the back.
But surely top managers come into a team and they play the best formation to suit the players that they've got rather than trying to do the shoehorn stuff. Surely.
No, but we're not saying shoehorn. We're just saying three at the back is not really a sustainable formation. Like it's just not really
who
that
says it has to be sustainable? Who says we have to have just one formation all the time?
No, I'm just saying if you bring in managers who were just known as Glasner as an example.
Between the three and the four.
Glasner's played 3 and 4 at the back.
Bro, so 90% of his career, Cal, he's played three at the back.
Because of the personnel he's had at the club, Dre.
No, because he likes the formation, bro. He likes the foot. So he can't play four at the back at Crystal Palace. He's got players at Crystal Palace to play four at the back. He just prefers three at the back because he likes that formation.
Wait. Would Crystal Palace be as effective if they played four at the back than if they play three at the back?
I don't know. I'd have to see, innit? I don't know. That's massively hypothetical. So that's the point, Drew.
Why make the team less strong by playing a formation that's prettier on the eye than the formation that's actually working and getting them success?
It's fine. We'll see. If Glasner gets the job, we'll see what he does. I'm just saying, managers who overwhelmingly play three at the back, why would they come to Liverpool and change? And the funny thing is, if they come to Liverpool and change, they might not do well because it's not really what they know. Like if Glasner comes to Liverpool, I kind of want him to play three at the back, even though I hate it, because it's what he knows. If he tries to play four at the back, he'll probably fail. Because when has he ever successfully played four at the back? So we'll see in it. We'll see who we get.
Let's just move on to the supers. Let's move because we arguing all day, guys. I'll be real. All right, bro. Flipping out. You know, even though it's another loss for Liverpool, appreciate the support that you guys are. Even though I know you guys are angry,
we'll do like 25 each on the supers.
Appreciate the support, man.
Yeah, that's a lot for one person to do.
Big up, guys. Anyone slotting now doesn't care about Liverpool. That's word to Dean as well from Famson. Big up Dean as well. He says that word. Why do you hate us, bro? Big up Asim. Humiliated. Why does slot not change? 11 Klopp in. Big up D'Angelo. Told man about slot since game one. Prevention is greater than the cure. This is not who we are. Love to you guys. Big up you damn self. Big up Alex Grimloss. Love to see you back, Drift. You never walk alone.
Big up.
Big up Bell Bell Belly
Belia, maybe.
Bellia.
Belia.
Yeah, apologies if I butchered your name. I do apologize. Apologies. If they don't sack him before the West Ham game, 8th, 9th is waiting for us. We are so cooked. We are 100% cooked. We're cooked right now. I can't lie. I'm just gonna say 98. Can we pay Madrid to take Ibi and Jan? Big up
People
Omar.
want Ibi gone. Bloody hell.
Yeah, because this is what happens when you lose games and I'm making mistake, bro. It's this. Right now, I'm not even gonna police what people are saying. The crash out from everyone is valid. You see when, yeah, it's I wouldn't even go into it. Big up Omar for the super chat. Appreciate it, my broski. Big up guys again. What the F verge, Mr. Blame everyone else playing volleyball. It was playing basketball, bro. My man thought he was flipping Zion blood. Zion, if you know about Zion. Big up Jamie. It's time to go. Slot isn't finding solutions. It's getting worse. Bad in-game decisions. It's dark. Yes, it's beyond dark. It's just a blackout. Big up Leo. 2-word slot out. Embarrassing facts. Big up Javid. Sack that fraud. Put me out my misery. Big up Macken. I couldn't care less about rivals. Slot is gone. Big up Callum. Soberslay has channeled his inner Stevie G far more than we had hoped. Absolute carry job.
That display picture was hilarious, by the way.
I know. Big up Leon. Now officially slot out. It hurts, bros.
I hear it, Leon.
Big up Omar. If Arsenal win the UEFA Champions League and EPL with us like this, F me, bro. Bro, it's dark. I've got a lot of Arsenal fans that I speak to on a regular, and I'm probably gonna buck them on Friday.
You know what? Do you know what's crazy?
I'm just gonna act like I don't know them.
Sometimes you have to call a spade, right? Like you just do. Like even if you hate the club, even
I'm gonna act like
whatever
I've got amnesia or something.
at this current time, I do actually think it's because football is the worst it's ever been. Europe, Prem, everything. I just think this is the worst football's ever been. But that's neither here nor there. Arsenal probably will win the Champions League and the Premier League. That they actually probably will win both. We have to get used to a world where they actually are going to go from being shit to winning a double. Crazy. Everyone just get used to it. We've got 6 months to get used to it. Arsenal are actually going to win the double. It's mad. It's mad. It's actually mad.
Arsenal winning a double. And we just sat back and did this.
I'm not even gonna.
Years from now, they're gonna ask us, where were you when they took over the planet? We're gonna say, we just stood by and watched.
All I know is I'm gonna holler at you in private as well. But brother Bajan, I'm on my way to Canada in May. Hopefully I can still stay with you. I don't know, boys, if you look like go and do some skiing, enjoy the view, see what's going on. I ain't staying in England. That's all I know. I'm spending the entire summer somewhere else. I ain't being in England for that crap. No way. No.
Big up Mr. Whoopsie. Leave Endo out. Keep looking. Yeah, Endo, bro. Yeah. I said about Endo. Though. Right, shotgun. After 10 years of Klopp, our players will not stand for this.
Oh, shit. There are a lot of Arsenal fans in Canada. All right, scrap that then.
Big up. What? I'm just gonna say one. I was gonna say 1209. Yeah, get slot out effing thing. He did the same thing over and over again. The team is quit. It's over. Slot out. I hear it. Carly 1219. Come can't read them thing the boss. Big up Mr. T. GG. Yeah, Mr. T. The players are trying. The problem is no patterns by the tactics. The players are snatching at everything, passing, tackles, 1v1, defending, shots, everything. We are not set out correctly. Big up, boys. Big up, Mr. T, man. Big up your damn self, man. Big up Jay. 100% the manager. 0 the players. They quit, and rightfully. Big up Leo 7. If the manager's head is gone, it seems from the end of last year, it trickles down to the players. They've lost hope in him and his BS tactics. Big up Just Labs, need a calling show. A lot of people got stuff over their chest.
Nearly end of the month anyway.
Yeah. Big up Jay. Ibi was good. Stop blaming him. Needs a contract. Jay, you got.
He wasn't good, but we can't keep blaming.
I know. Yeah, Jay trying to do the rage bait thing, but yeah. Big up Sarah. My old team would have had the cojones to win that game. Facts. Big up Red Indian. If you can't see that he's lost a dressing room, I want you to all get up and wash your face and see the match again. Bring back Klopp for interim. Yeah, I said it after Brentford. I alluded to it, shall I say, because I was unsure. But after, I think even Forrest had said it. Yeah. I think he says Matt. I think it means Cal. Matt Cal Drifty. Hold that. Glory, Man United.
I'm not even gonna lie. That is funny. Have some self-awareness, Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Right now it's dark.
Not in Europe and losing at home to an opposition with 10 men and then coming in and bantering. Have a bit of self-awareness. Bloody hell.
Dark, but I'm not even gonna say nothing because it's so dark for us right now. Big up D'Angelo. The Liverpool way is to win a winning style. We need a coach. We can keep sacking managers until we get it right. Big up Mr. again. Slot LFC versus Roy LFC. Who wins? Also, when we compared Sobo to Stevie, I didn't think it would be Stevie that tried to carry the whole team. Big up Jamal. I think the players, they know will not win anything this season, and so the motivation has been really affected. Also, what do you guys think about Ribena? I love
Is that
it.
real? Is that a real question?
I was trying to think if I've been caught out with something. You know, when I said it, I was like, oh shoot. But then I was just like,
let's have some comedy. Do you know what I don't like about Ribena? I don't like the fact that no matter how hard you try, when you buy the bottled 2-liter one for home, you can never get it to taste like it does when you buy it in the carton. That's what I don't like about Ribena. Has anyone ever got it to taste as nice as it does in the carton? I've never been able to get.
That's kind of true. Are you a Ribena person, Carl? You.
Yeah, I do like Ribena.
Or you. So I know obviously you're apple. Yeah, because obviously your apple juice. Have you had the apple Ribena?
Yeah, not a fan of that.
I know. Okay. To you, it's fake, isn't it?
Yeah. Stick to black currant.
You know, I'm more of a Vimto man than Ribena anyway.
Yeah, I do like Vimto. Big up Omar. FSG will wait till Jan. They aren't sacking anybody right now or before it even. We'll have to wait and see if they got the cojones.
Right, Jay, they ain't got Ribena in America, no? Oh shit.
We need Alonso. Our team is perfect fit for him. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. Big up 84-83. Would you guys take Joachim Low? He's not managing.
No, not for me.
No. Personally, not for me either. Big up Soccer Solutions. # free slot. Put the man out of his misery. I think he could have I think it just means that he's got to go. Big up Rizzo. Why was Hugo subbed off? Oh, Slot confirmed that
he was injured, bro.
Back injury. Why did Gakpo get full 90? Grab at centre back. Make it make sense. Also, VVD with his worst ever performance in a red shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. VVD fam, if you're watching, fam, I can't lie. Something's going on. We need to know. Big up Khalifa. Post-match interview, Jones is livid. Yeah, Jones went mad, swearing and everything. Jones is Big up Soren each and every time. Big up, what's going on, my broski? Big up, gents. Sally, another manager, probably won't make much difference right now. The players are still going through grief. I still have faith in. I'm probably the only. Yeah, Soren, I'll be real. And you know what? Don't even feel away, bro, because your opinion, you're entitled to have your opinion, bro. I tell everybody this all the time. So if you believe you have faith in him, you believe. I don't. The guys don't either, and I think 99% of the chat don't as well. But bro, if you still believe, you still believe in it. Big up so each and every time. Appreciate the super chat, my broski. Big up 84-83. 3 best managers available right now. Zidane, Klopp, Xavi. Zidane maybe not looking at who's managed recently. Rodgers, nah. Southgate, Stevie, no legacy though. The one thing about Zidane, yeah, Zidane, I'll just quickly say it. Hasn't managed since 2021. And I do feel like that Real Madrid squad was kind of catered to him. And I just feel like the style of football that's there. I feel like if Zidane was to come to the Prem, he would get a rude awakening. I think if he maybe went to a City, maybe might be slightly better. But I still think the actual football that he'll be like, well, they don't keep the ball on the floor. He just wouldn't. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying he can't succeed. I just think he might struggle.
No, I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
And I think he's overwhelmingly said the only other time he'll manage is the national team. Like, I don't think he wants another club team. So
Yeah, I think he did say that. Big up Vitu. 3 weeks ago, I defended Slot, shake my head, look like light Slot, but it's clear the players don't respect him. If he can't lead, he can't be here. Slot out. I hear it.
That's a very good way to put it.
Big up 76-14. Worst form of any Liverpool team and any manager in over 80 years. It's a disgrace to the entire legacy of the club, let alone what Klopp left. Arne Slot does not deserve to be at this club.
That's not true. He just won the league. Come on. Winning him gone is one thing, but saying he don't deserve it is crazy.
Big up Lakeshore. Big up Fuller's. Big up Fuller's 2 biggest competitions, Prem, Champions League. 17 games played, 28 goals conceded. Arsenal 7 goals. Enough said. Slot has to leave tonight. Oh my days. Hey, big up for the super chat. I think I know who this is.
I think he's big up, brother, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
big up.
it.
I don't want to just make assumptions, but I think I know it is. If it is you, you know who you are. Appreciate the super chat. Enough love, my broski, and hopefully we will catch up very, 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 very soon. Because this club is not going anywhere fast. He says, "Hi, bros. Unfortunately, it's getting worse. The club has to act immediately." Agree.
Yeah.
Fully agree.
I think they will. I think they will. I don't think Slot's in charge for the Sunderland game. I'll be so shocked if he's in charge for the Sunderland game.
No, agreed. I feel like, do you know what?
And if he is, then that gets to the point where we have to start talking about the ownership, right? Of like, why is he still in charge?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I know it's not really a celebration thing, but because I think I know who the person that sent it, I'm just going to drop the beat for the massive super chat because that is more than generous considering.
We can still celebrate the chat.
Yeah. Because I think I know who it is. So big up yourself. You know who you are. And love for that. Appreciate that. That's a massive super chat. Appreciate that, man. We're gonna have to change that soon because it won't be Slot. I'll be real. Doing that stupid freaking pose like some idiot. Anyways, it's mad, because I wouldn't have said that last year. Didn't even care. Didn't even give a mind.
What a difference a couple of months makes, eh?
Didn't even care. Big up Jamrock. Maybe as winning the league in the manner he did made him overconfident in his ability to coach the Premier League, making him think he can implement his style. Do you know what, Jamrock? I do think he's tried to implement his style. I fully agree with you, and I do think his style isn't working. And I think he's too stubborn to change his style because he just believes that's the way we should be playing football. Sorry, but everyone's the same chat again. Big up H. Slot is a good coach, but he's definitely a novice manager. Favoritism, arrogance. Man said even he's confused. His team are losing. Sorry, Matt and Cody. Yuck. Big up Omar. Matt, basketball any fun? I'm not liking football right now, to be honest. Well, Lakers mash up the Clippers last night. Luka, I think, casually dropping. I think it was like, what was it, 42 or 38 points? I watched a little bit of that last night. So yeah, man. Basketball's kind of decent. Football's just a myth right now. Bigger 84-83. Slot at the title winning squad. When he came in, he tweaked it, and that's how he won the title. He's effed about and found out this calendar year's the real Slot. Big up. Is that Uncle Rods?
Yeah.
Yeah, big up Uncle. Big up Uncle, man. What's going on, Uncle? Drifty and Matt, do you guys believe me about Slot? Yep. Oh, you might not have seen what I said. I said it after the Forest game. That's when I was officially Slot out. I know you've been slut out for time, Uncle Rose. I know you've been slut out for time. Big got Matt because I was slot into the last 2 games. Lost the dressing room. Only Soberslide cares of putting energy. Who doesn't even play. Shocking sub side end. Facts. Big up KP Masters. You're gassed about your summer window. You need to question your equipment. Work's looking like T Werner all over again. Defending league titles ain't for everyone. Big up Dinesh. Hi gentlemen. Slot needs to go. The players down tools. Facts. The players are, I think they
65 months a member. Big up your damn self, man.
Yeah, facts. So I'm trying to go through there. There's a lot of supers. Big up Sam Max. This manager has set the club back at least 15 years to Ross.
Exaggeration, but yeah.
I think it's a big exaggeration, but I understand the setback. I just wouldn't say 15 years. That's mad. Big up Mabs. I'm convinced Mo is finished regardless of our form. I don't think he's finished, personally. I don't. I just don't think
the issue with Mo is Mo shouldn't be playing in the most intense league in the world as frequently as he is. That's the issue. We should have someone here right now who's ready to come into the team where we don't go, oh, we're gonna miss Salah today.
Oh yeah. I understand that.
Issue. Salah should.
Oh yeah.
This is the most intense.
Salah can still do his thing, but the tactics are setting him up to fail, bro.
No, I hear that, but
you have.
People will use the examples of like Messi and Ronaldo and stuff. Messi and Ronaldo never did as much running as Mo Salah's had to do at Liverpool because the Premier League is a harder league than Spain in the La Liga. I think we're seeing that is clear as day right now.
Yeah. And
nothing taken away from Messi and Ronaldo. Salah's not on their level, but I'm saying in terms of the physicality he's had to go through, there's a reason why Mane and Firmino's legs look gone by the time they hit 30, 31. It's not because they were rubbish. It's because the Premier League is the most demanding league in the world and they were playing for the most demanding manager in the league. And the fact that Salah's having to do this still, like Salah's having to play 3 games in the space of 7 days or 8 days this week. Forest, PSV, and then West Ham. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think we'd see that any other club with a 33-year-old winger.
The funny thing is, Cal, even though you're right, at the same time, you're thinking too idealistically. Mo Salah is never accepting being a rotation player. I'm telling you.
And that's where the manager's meant to be strong enough to go, you either accept it or you go then. Like, simple
as.
No,
that's the point I'm making. He goes. It would be Salah goes. We saw the tantrum he threw a couple weeks ago. Salah is never accepting being a rotational player, Cal.
There's more to it than that, personally.
He's never ever accepting it, bro. I'm telling you. He's never, not at 33 anyway. Maybe when he's like 36, he might. Not now. There's no way he's accepting that. He'll go. He'll just say, I'm leaving them.
So you're telling me we can have brought in, say, I'm not even saying we pay the money, but say let's a Minter type player in the summer. And instead of Salah playing 3 times in a week, he plays 1.5 games. You're telling me we couldn't do that?
No, we could do it, but I'm telling you that Salah will start to strop and like be all moody but we've seen examples of Salah being rotated or dropped or whatever, and he gets moody, bro.
So then we got to do what we got to do then if that's the case, because we're not a one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I'm saying.
But Liverpool on 2.0 slot down out here. Unfortunately, players are lost. Energy's at no defense, no midfield, no attack. We have world class players. This ain't right. Facts. We do. Big up Bradley. Please say what?
I have no idea.
I don't know what that's supposed to be, but big up yourself, Bradley. Big up Eagle V Sharp. Recruitment has misprofiled all signings bar Hugo.
Have they?
This is what I was gonna say.
Right.
They've misprofiled the fullbacks.
Have they? Or is profiling how he's utilizing them?
This is what I was gonna say.
It's so easy to say. Like, Slot has come out so many times.
Right at the same time.
How?
Because Slot is using them wrong. So I'm not saying that part isn't right. But I also believe that when you look at the way the relationship is with Kirkes and his dad and Richards, that was a Richards signing. And I think it was 4D chess to bring in Frimpong at market value, only 20 mil for one of the best wing backs in the world.
Wait there.
Because we wanted his best friend, who was our marquee signing, and it helped for him to come to the. No one can't tell me Frimpong being at Liverpool didn't help Wirtz to convict.
So what about? Wait.
Nothing to do with Frimpong being Dutch, then potentially. Just because,
I mean, that could be a part of it as well. But at 20 mil for a 24-year-old, and he's versus best
Not 20
friend.
mil.
Oh, well, 22 mil. Like, it was really
30
low.
mil.
It's 30
30 mil.
It was
30
a
mil.
market opportunity signing. I
All right.
believe.
Now explain. Can I invert Bradley? Now explain that one. Tell me that
Yeah,
one.
but he was already here. That's
Yeah,
not,
so he's already here and he knows
not
what type of.
recruitment.
No.
No,
But
I said to you at the beginning. I said
wait there.
he's
Wait there.
using them wrong.
Wait there.
So
1 second,
I
bro.
get that part.
He's using the all right. So Conor Bradley has already been at Liverpool. He knows his strengths and weaknesses. Continues to invert. Whenever Frimpong has played, I'll be honest, Frimpong will more so overlap. When Robertson played last year,
right winger.
he inverted. When Kirkes has played this year, he's inverted. And you're telling me it's because we misprofiled them. Broski,
Frimpong's been played as a right winger.
there's a reason
Robertson's been played as a
why
left midfielder.
they
and a
are
right
they are
midfielder.
playing as number 10 is because the manager wants the wide players to start out wide and cut in.
So
That's by design.
So you don't think that his versatility, his market value being very good, and him being Vert's friend had nothing to do with him coming to Liverpool.
So you're telling me
I
that
never said that.
We
But
can play right wing as well.
I've never once said that.
so you're
So
sitting
that's
there.
How has he
I was
been
making
deployed?
Hold on, wait. So you think Richard Hughes just went to slot and said, we're buying Kirkes? Conversation done.
I'm not saying conversation done, but I'm saying it overwhelmingly would have been Richard's idea, and then Slot would have probably thought, well, he's a good left back. I'll see what I can do. All right, go for it then. But it definitely weren't Slot idea to buy Kirkes. No one's convincing me of that. No one.
What?
Why not?
Why?
Because
Who
there's
said
too
that?
much evidence that points towards it being a Richard signing.
What
Did you
evidence-
hear the way Kirkes' dad was talking about how great the relationship is with Richard?
Did you hear
Oh,
how?
Rick-
Hold on, wait. Did you hear how Slot was talking about how good Kirkes is and the qualities and why they brought him to the club?
Because he's
Well,
not going to downplay him, and he is good. He was left back of the year last year.
A Richard signing
looks
is
good anyway.
Chiesa. Chiesa is a
Thank
Richard
you.
signing.
Alright,
Chiesa is someone
it's
who
fine.
doesn't start and play football.
Guys,
Kirkes-
I don't. If you lot don't believe
All right,
it,
cool.
it's
Let's
fine.
agree
I
to
don't wanna
disagree because
argue
that
about it.
I have to fully disagree with you there, my bro. I have to.
There's no evidence to suggest
They're so completely different. Like Chiesa and Kirkes, yeah, you can tell who the company signing is, bro. The
You lot are
Liverpool
looking
signing.
at this all wrong. Of course, Slot would have been like, "All right, cool, let's run with it." But there is no way Slot went to the board and went, "Get me Kirkes." It was definitely
know
Richard
that.
Hughes who came to Slot and was like, "Look, this is what we think," and then he would have gone, "All right, cool, he's a good player, let's roll with it." There's
But do you know
ways,
something
there's
mad,
no
though? Do you know
way that
something mad?
Anyway, forget it. I don't want
But
to.
do you know what it is though? All of this going back and forth regarding like whether the recruitment. What this shows me again, yeah, is the manager is causing all of this foolishness. Because let's keep it about. We know what the players are good at. He knows drift. He ain't stupid. So even if let's just say for your argument, yeah, let's just say for your argument that he was just like, all right, I'll have to just utilize a Kirkes, brother. If you know what you got at your disposal, utilize him to his strengths. Use your brain.
And that's the part where I
Use
said, I
common
agree
sense.
with you.
What are we doing here?
But that's why you're not listening.
That's
to
not
me.
you,
I
but I'm
said
just trying to say that the
both things-
manager is. Bro, I don't
This
even want to go
at the
off on a
beginning of
madness
this
here.
at the beginning of this conversation, did I or did I not say sometimes two things can be right at the same time? Yes, you lot are right that he's misusing the players, but I also think it's right that he wasn't the one who wanted the player, but he just agreed to it. It was a huge signing. But two things can be right at the same time.
So let me ask a question then. Why?
And he probably thought he would be good, brought him in. And sometimes you think a player's good, and when you've got him in training in your presence, you're like, "Oh shit, maybe he isn't as good as I thought he was."
So exactly, why does he keep on starting Kirkes?
He's persisting.
There's been plenty times when he's brought Robbo in instead, and Kirkes has sat down.
No, the playing style. Forget what he wants him
He's
to
not going
do.
to change his whole playing style for one play. He's just going to hope
Hold on.
Kirkes can
Wait,
do it.
no. Do you know what? I don't make no sense. So a player is not good in your system, but you're going to play him. Huh?
But that's the reason why he keeps playing. I kind of think he's played Robbo more than Kirkes this season.
No, he hasn't.
When Kirkes has played, it's normally been against like a winger where like he's done a one-on-one job. And to be fair to him, he's kind of done all right in those one-on-one scenarios. But did Robbo not? I think it was only international break that stopped Robbo playing. Robbo played like 3 or 4 games in a row before the
I
international
can't
break.
remember who's played more.
I think he had given up on Kirkes, but now he had to because Robbo maybe ain't fit or he's tired or
Robertson
whatever.
was inverting all of last year. Do you remember that was kind of one of the reasons? And I look back at it and I've done the revisionism and I kind of look back and go, do you know what? That's maybe why he had a bit of a tough time because he had to learn the system. My whole point is this year. Robertson had to learn how to play that inverted kind of centre back role, and he found it tough at times. And he obviously made mistakes, but obviously he got a little bit better as this kind of like season went on. He's doing the same thing with Kirkes, but instead of going, do you know what? Looking at the two players and going, no, but Robertson is more of a complete player and he's got that experience. He's just persisting with Kirkes in this false 10 foolishness, bro.
I agree. I never said he's not using him wrong.
So the but even again, the misprofile thing, you're telling me he saw an auxiliary left back, and said to Richard Hughes, don't worry if it's a misprofile thing, I'll make it work still.
No, because like everybody kind of knew before, which is why I don't know why everyone wants to change it now because they hate Slot. He's a coach. He hasn't actually got a say in the transfers. That's why we've got a director of football.
He does have a say. He doesn't have final say.
But he is not in control of transfers. Why are we going to change the narrative now because we don't like him anymore?
No,
he's a head coach.
No,
not in control of transfers.
Let's not do this, please. No one said he had final say. No one said that though. No one said he had final say. But this whole trying to crash it on the players and we're not doing that.
And I literally said both things are right at the same time.
We're not doing that.
You know what? We're
not going to do.
Using him wrong.
Do you know what we're not going to do? No. Do you know what we're not going to do? We're not going to do the whole because bro, here's what I'm saying. When it comes to Kirkes, it's blatantly obvious. I just don't understand why you don't want to admit it.
Admit what? I said both things are true. He's using him wrong, but he wasn't the one who wanted the player. I've said both things can be true at the same time. So you lot are sitting in now.
Did you say that when we signed him?
That Kirkes is here.
Did you say that when we signed him?
Was the one who said.
Did you say that when we signed him?
I didn't talk about any of the signings being Slot signing when we bought them.
No.
We didn't have that conversation.
Did you look at that signing and go, I don't know if that's going to work? Because you obviously saw how we played last year, Jeff, because you obviously watched us win the league.
No, but I did watch the interview and think, this is definitely Hughes that's brought him here. The dad is praising how great their relationship. I definitely thought that. 100%. All Kirkes' dad was talking about is how great his relationship is with Richard Hughes and he sees him as a brother and all this stuff. There's no way you lot can deny Richard Hughes is the reason why Kirkes is here. I don't even know why we're even arguing. But it's cool if you lot want to think.
I never said he wasn't fully involved with what you're trying to do though is do the whole. He's not involved in transfers. No, he is involved in transfers. He just doesn't have final say.
He might be asked his opinion, but he's definitely not.
He definitely has a say, bro. How are we gonna sit it? Because you literally, your statement was.
What is the point of Richard Hughes if Slot is the one picking the players?
Your statement. Correct me if I'm wrong. Your statement was he's not involved in transfers, and I said no.
No, I didn't say that. I said it's a Richard Hughes signing. Don't misquote me, bro. Don't put words in my mouth. I said. That Slot would have probably said,
"How you put the best memory on the show? Say or not say he's not involved in transfers because he's the head coach. He's not the manager. Am I going mad?
No, I didn't say he's not involved.
Am I going mad?
No, I didn't.
Am I going mad? That's what I thought.
I did
the
not say
the guy with the best memory on the show remembers what you said, but I'm putting you up on it because he's wrong.
Say he's not involved in
transfers. Let's move on. You're
just moving the boat now to change.
Let's move on. No, how can I change what you said?
I never said Slot is not involved in transfers. I've never once said that. You've never heard me say that.
You said he is the coach, bro. Let's not do this, fam. Come on.
I said if we go back to last season, everybody agreed he's head coach. Yeah, and everyone was crashing it on Richards for why we didn't buy anyone when everybody liked Slot. All of a sudden, now people don't like Slot. Now they're blaming him for everybody that we've bought, and it is not the case.
Okay, cool.
He's involved, but he's not the one who picks all the players.
Did anyone say that? He's the head coach. Did anyone say that? But did anyone say that?
Can I just read this, please, guys, quickly?
Yeah, go on.
This is from Kirkes. He and Slot talked about the tactics and the plan and where he sees where I can improve and where I can help the team. Obviously, when the coach comes also and talks to you, it's a big thing. It's a sign of respect for me. There were no second doubts. Then I wanted to go somewhere else. It was always Liverpool. That to me strikes me as someone who wants the player.
Okay. Slot's the reason why he's here. Fine. I can see.
I'm
That's
not even bothered.
that literally come from Kirk. That's a direct quote from Kirkers. This notion that he didn't want the player kind of falls flat if that's
I never
what
said he didn't want the player. You lot are literally changing what I've said. When did I say he doesn't want the player?
you just said. He's a Richard Hughes signing. So I've just
That doesn't mean but that doesn't mean I said Slot don't want him. I literally said, and listen very carefully, I said Slot would have said, cool. If you think that's the player, let's run with it. He was left back of the year last year. I'll work with it. Cool. I never said he went, I don't want him. And Richard Hughes said, tough, you get him. When did I say that? You lot are just making up stuff I've said. I never fucking said anything of the sort. Let's just move on, man, because this is some jarring conversation.
It's jarring, and I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, don't be swearing at man. Still, I'll be real. Let's not do that either. Like, I'm not
swear
playing
at you.
Let's not do. I'm not fucking doing that either. I'm just saying now, innit?
But that's not swearing at you.
I'm just saying, bro. Because I'm vexed, but I'm not carrying on a certain way. I'm not carrying on a certain way. I ain't gonna do that. We're not doing that. I'll tell you that for free, bro.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
Let's just chill out a bit. Like, come on, man. Big up. You know what, Cal? Can you read these next ones, please, bro?
Yeah. Jamrock Slot is terrified to bench certain players in the team. Seems like it. Ty says, I want Gerard interim, but Cal cursed that, so no. Cheers, Ty, as always, on cue. You'll Never Walk Alone 2.0 says, worst run of 10 games since 1951. Very true. BEEC says, if our title win was because of a drop-off in title challenges last season, what will Arsenal's be as who's really competing and challenging with them? I don't subscribe to this notion. Any team that wins the league wins it because they're the best that season. We all sat here and defended our team, so I'm not going to do the whole Arsenal only winning this because we're crap. We're crap because we're crap. That's not Arsenal's fault. They're doing their job, which is winning games. We're not doing ours. I'm not going to take any credit away from Arsenal in the same way. I'm not going to have anyone take any credit away from what Slot and the boys achieved last season. Eagle versus Shark says Anfield. Every man takes a turn. Dark times. Yeah, it seems like at the moment. Nero says McManaman and Gerrard both said that he should only be sacked if we're out of the Champions League and bottom of the Premier League. Madness. Yeah, well, they've got to play the company line, haven't they? Which still pisses me off to hear both of them say it, considering what they know what Liverpool means to the fan base as well. Full Bloods TV says, I'm shocked to see this. The fact that I can't even celebrate looking at the state of my team, but rival fans sympathising Liverpool is bad enough, right? Big hugs to the entire Kopish community. Big love. Big up yourself, Football Bloods TV, as always. It's Sleepwell says, Drift, do you still want Slot in, yes or no?
I've already answered that.
You actually haven't. You've said that you expect him to go. You haven't said whether you're actually in or out though.
Yeah, I said that's it. Like I've given up hope on him now.
Cool. Whenever Walk Alone 2.0 says, when you see players running past Mac and BBD for the fourth goal, there's a serious problem. Never seen that. They lost faith in the manager. Sweet Boy Mab says, Cody being our starting left winger is the epitome of this team. Fonzie says, as Gunnar said, we get an F tonight, we get an F tonight, we get an F tonight. Cal, we must stand together. You got to tell that to the manager and the players, bro. Ahai says, just had to go on a walk. Wish I didn't like football. I hear it. Bradley says, I'm Slot out, but stand together. Anfield, forget you'll never walk. Stand together. Anfield won't forget you'll never walk alone. Big up Aaron. It's one of my brethrens. Enjoy yourself, Aaron. Enjoy.
Is that Aaron in group?
Nah, it's a different Aaron. It's my friend. Me and Aaron play football together. He's a Chelsea fan as well. Sweet Boy Mab says Slot is defo scared of Salah or he's just blind. Astro says This would have been Liverpool's last season without Salah's heroic season last year. Very underrated season from him. Agreed. Omar says slot master to play player weaknesses, don't you think? It seems like he's playing to players' weaknesses at the moment. Has been for a while. Etienne says, been a supporter for a good 10 years. Blocking fans like the bums need to be reviewed. Matt Bickerzette says, we are still focusing our wingers as our main offense threat when we got rid of the personnel for it. Strikers still aren't the focus. Poor. I hear that. Tana says, would you take Diego Simeone drift?
Nah. He's a good manager, but I don't think he'd fit our club.
Summer at the Longhouse says, happy Thursday, Team Kop-ish. I don't know if that's tongue-in-cheek or not, but big up for the
I think it's probably, I got a funny thing. It's all right, man.
Vitu, Diego Simeone, he's worked with some of the best strikers. Give him Ekitike and Isak in a 4-4-2. We need his mad dog passion. For me, I'm not a fan of getting Diego Simeone in personally. Atanas, what about Xabi Alonso drift?
I'm still not sure.
West Coast LFC LA says slot judge the play. Not me. To be fair though, he has come out and said he needs to do better as well. Craig says, why did we buy 2 wing backs and invert? I don't know. Craig, I do not know, brother. Sarim says, can you play the camel video? Need a chuckle? I'm gonna be right. I ain't got that energy in me, man. Sorry, Sarim, bro. Have Mine says Roberto Matteo won the Champions League. Slot is washed.
Cup football and league football is 2 different things, but
Rizu says, I'm worried, lads. What if we keep firing managers like Man U? This current mentality is a worry too. Could easily slip into mid-table obscurity again. Agree, if we don't act fast, I think we will. Kadir says, guys, I'm here, but I'm not fully here. # devastated.
I hear it.
Cyberzone says, Sobo not signing a new deal would physically hurt. Yeah, that's the point.
No guarantees. Just like with Graf.
Sareem says, like how Drift has come looking like Klopp. Chris said, sad it's turned out like this. It's like I've been transported back 10 years with or without Slot. We need January reinforcements badly. Yeah, agree with that. Ant says, I hope Slot has his house in Holland. Big up Kopish, or still has his house in Holland. He still does, as far as I know. Ruigi says, had such a strong home record under Klopp. Anfield was a fortress. Now it's been easy for teams. Sides aren't scared of us. Sad what's happened. Yeah, agreed. Matt Bickerzette says, just know anyone going Waterloo train station tomorrow, I'll be driving you in hella early. Head is effing solar. F1, Eubank Lakers, Djokovic, and LFC all crap dark. Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. Javi says, Slot giving a Ferrari, treating it like a Lada. Goes on to say, Slot giving a Ferrari but crashed the car. BC says, with Slot maybe signing Kirkes, Frimpong, etc. Whoever Liverpool got this summer, we've said Slot's a coach. As has he upgraded any player by coaching them? No, he hasn't.
No, there are some players who've got better under him.
Out of all the summer signings, no one's improved under Slot.
Oh, I just thought you meant in general.
No, he said
Like,
summer
has he
signings.
improved anyone in general?
Not one signing he signed in the summer has actually improved at all.
No, but I mean, he has improved players. That's what I'm saying.
But that
Well,
was
some anyway.
particularly speaking about this summer. If he's a coach, he should be improving players. Players came in and Klopp immediately improved players. Guardiola does it. Ferguson did it. Arteta's flipping done it. Not signed one player who's in and improved them. And that's even going back to
Yeah,
Chiesa.
of the summer signings. Yeah, I agree with the summer signings.
AJ Knows Ball says, big up Kop-ish, hashtag Chiesa over Slot. Cam J says, would you wait for Nagelsmann if he's available?
No,
Depends who the interim is, isn't it?
no, I'm not sure about him.
Yeah, I'm not a big Nagelsmann fan myself.
He done bare pillar talking at Bayern Munich and everything. I ain't got time for that.
Fonzie says, you know it's dark when I'm Team Cow, for real. Oh, for real, for real. Look, I don't know about you guys. I'm going to wrap up there. I'm going to go over to my happy place and speak about combat sports. So, anything you guys want to add?
No,
We'll talk after the show, but apart from that, no.
you've nothing to say.
People, please do smash the like button if you haven't already, and also subscribe on the road to 40,000 subs, and we are getting very close, so be greatly appreciative if you could hit that subscribe button. A shout out to Matt Bicazette says Slot is like the NHS, you lose more than you gain. Dark joke, that one still, but cool, I hear it. Yeah, look, people, I'm gonna go and film with Luke and Jamie now and speak about some stuff that can actually bring me some happiness sporting wise. So we did redirected over there, and I'll be honest with you, if you're coming over from here, to do not mention anything about football, because I am not going to speak about it over there. That's my happy place, that is my sanctuary, and I am not speaking about it over there. So if there's anything you want to get off your chest, leave it in the comment section here. I'll respond in the comment section. I'm not speaking about football anywhere else apart from when I'm doing football streams, because I've got to protect my peace now. So we'll leave that there. Potentially back tomorrow with a preview, just trying to sort something out. Also got our morning show, LFC Focus. So be sure to join us for that, 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then Friday we'll have the show with Sam and Tom. And yeah, we'll go from there. People,
Did this one get read out?
no, I didn't. Shame how Slot and the players have fallen out. Yeah, seems like it.
And then this was the other one. I don't know why they're still left on my side.
Oh, I don't have anything on my side. Rizu said, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Worse than Roy Hodgson. Brutal setup, brutal game plan. Players won't play from either. It's done. Yeah, agreed. People, till we see you again, thanks for watching and listening. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish out, people. Take care.
Love.